Good morning and welcome to the Module 3 of the CST 300 Writing Lab. In this module, you will revise your industry analysis paper according to peer review feedback. I will introduce you to ethics, and you will submit an ethics argument for topic approval. And the final draft of the industry analysis essay is due at the end of this module. So please revise your industry analysis paper according to the peer review feedback you received last week. I hold this paper to a high standard, so please look over those comments and consider them for revision. So I'm going to give you readings in ethics. I want you to familiarize yourself with these concepts, with the ethical frameworks, ethical theory, ethics versus moral, and ethics versus law. So let's start out. What is ethics? Ethics is the study of morality in determining right from wrong. Ethics are broken down into frameworks in which they operate. What is ethically sound in one framework may not be necessarily ethically sound in another framework. For instance, ethical relativism, what may be moral and ethically correct in one community, may not be so in another based on social norms. So I have a list here of ethical frameworks with very brief descriptions. Now read these ethical frameworks as you go along when you consider your topic. And based on these descriptions, figure if this ethical framework will fit with your argument. When you find the one that works for you, I want you to go outside of the course materials, go online and get a bigger picture, of that ethical framework. So they're listed here. They're also in the readings. So the ethics argument, that's the upcoming assignment. The purpose of this assignment is for you to demonstrate critical thinking skills and a vocabulary in ethical frameworks and principles, which are required by the CSU-wide GWAR requirement. So see the GE outcomes for this course if you have questions. And I want to stress to you, a passing grade on the ethics argument is required in order to pass the CST 300 class. So, what is an argument? An argument is a discussion of at least two sides of an issue in which you, as a writer, are setting out to persuade your reader to take a certain side. So, the ethics argument, I want you to choose a topic for there is a list of topics that can potentially be your topic, or you could go outside of that list and choose a topic, but it needs to be technology, needs to be a controversial topic. So topics such as bullying in schools, or whether marijuana should be legalized, or something like that. Marijuana on use on the job, when it comes to operating a locomotive, yeah, you could argue that one. Okay, last but not least, we have a scenario-based activity in this Module 3, and this is based on an actual scenario, and it's a forum discussion where you will look at that scenario and argue for or against it based on an ethical framework. Then you will go to someone else's post and opposing argument to theirs based on an ethical framework, and do it briefly. It could be a couple paragraphs. So that is it. Have a great Module 3. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here to help, and I'll do all I can to help you succeed in this.